Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. The S&P 500 was down about 0.8% today, and really it can be attributed to what happened with the stimulus talks. The two driving forces that are going to make this market go up and down right now are the news about the vaccine and the information that's happening about the stimulus talks. And so, for a few days here, we've had some good news. Yesterday they had the first vaccines given out in the UK. That the market seemed to really respond positively to that. And then, of course, today, there's some negative news about the stimulus. I've said before that the stimulus is going to come out most likely when there's enough pain for both parties to come together. And so we saw that back in March. That's for sure. It came very quickly. But we're not seeing as much pain for quite a while here. But now we are starting to see that. Of course, the virus cases are growing dramatically. And so, the unemployment situation, the small business situation. So, the stimulus, it probably needs to come out for a lot of these different groups. And it does seem like they're getting closer and closer, but, hasn't happened yet. And so the market has been factoring in, a probability of the stimulus coming. And so we've seen some run up there. And now, that probability drops back a little bit with today's news. And so we start to see some negatives. I think one of the interesting things about today is that technology and the advanced healthcare and the clean energy all kind of were down and underperformed the market. And the two pieces that were up, our large cap, value was up 0.9%, our small cap value was up 0.5%. That's actually pretty unusual. Usually the stimulus seems to be the thing that might help those types of companies. And today it was up even on that bad news, and one of the few things that was up. So there is a rotation going on towards these value pieces, even in the face of some news, at least in the short term, that could be detrimental. Let's just quickly take a look at, the chart here so you can kind of put this in perspective for today. This is the S&P 500 through Vanguard's index. We had the big drop. And this is one of the greatest recoveries in the history of the stock market, right? And we're still on track. I mean, if you look, the 20-day moving average is up, the 50-day moving average is up, the 200-day moving average is up. And if I zoom in so we can just kind of see a little bit more of what happened today, we had a pretty good run up here based on, the stimulus, the good vaccine news. And, we had a drop off here as far as that goes today, still well within range. Nothing to be too, dramatically concerned about as far as that goes. The trend is still up. Generally, when the trend is up and you see drops like we had in October or September, back in June, they don't always disappear in a day, but what they do is create the situation where more buying comes in. It's sort of like things going on sale, and people that felt like they missed out start jumping in, and that creates that next upward leg, that next momentum as far as that goes. So we have had a phenomenal run since the end of October to now. So it's very likely we start to see some, pullbacks, and we get that, next leg up because of those pullbacks. So I think things are fine right now. And I think, this is part of the normal process. And again, we'll kind of see how things play out. But let's look forward to see what's going to happen tomorrow and for the rest of this week. I will talk to you then. Thank you.